Hi Maicurlies, I hope all is well. Today I'm going to be continuing with the second part of my all-natural Ayurvedic shampoos. And as I mentioned in my first part, which I will link somewhere on the screen, I already talked about how I use shikakai for my hair. Today I'm going to continue on with part 2 and I'm going to be talking about Aritha. So before I get into the whole review, I do want to just give a very basic information about the Aritha powder that I used, which is the Hesh brand again. Similar to shikakai, Aritha is also found predominantly in Asia and mainly in India, and it's derived from a fruit. It is actually commonly known as the soap nut, so if you've heard of that, then that is what Aritha is. And this is what the powder looks like. It looks quite similar to shikakai, and I'll just show you for comparison. The one on the left is the shikakai and the one on the right is the Aritha. And they look quite similar, but they smell completely different and they feel completely different on my hair. The Aritha powder has a slightly nicer scent compared to the shikakai, and it has a slightly fruity scent with a twist of spice to it. I don't know if it's like a cinnamon that I smell with it, but it doesn't smell too bad. And similar to my shikakai, I bought mine from a local Indian store. In case you can't find it easily near you, or if you don't have a local Indian store near you, I'll just provide some links where you can go and check it out yourself. So I'm just going to explain what the back of the box said, and then I'll get into the review of how I actually used it and my verdict. And my verdict is based on my own personal experience. I do want to mention that I was not paid or compensated in any way to purchase this product or review this product. I bought it with my own money and I'm doing the review based on my own personal experience. One more thing I want to mention is that the Aritha powder did lather up more than the shikakai powder. When I used it on my hair, there was more of sort of foam from the Aritha, and the shikakai had hardly any sort of bubbles or foam or anything like that. So Aritha actually can be used in several ways. The box mentioned that you could use it in 3 different ways. One is for your skin, for your hair, and then the other is for actually cleaning purposes. Now, I did not use it for cleaning purposes. According to the box, you can basically use it to wash silk, wool, and I think they said also silver and gold ornaments and utensils. Now, like I said, I haven't personally tried that, so I cannot attest to whether or not it's good for washing. I did use it for my skin, and according to the box, it's supposed to help clear up your pores, help the overall health of your skin, and it is said to improve the texture of your skin with frequent use. Now, I have quite oily skin, and especially in my T-zone area, and I used it almost as an exfoliant, very lightly and gently sort of rubbed a mask on my face with it and then splashed it off with water, and it did really well for my skin because, like I said, I have oily skin. Now, if you have dry skin, I would not necessarily recommend it because it really did fight through the oiliness of my skin. So I have a feeling that if you have dry skin and you use it, it might just make your skin drier. And when it comes to hair, the back of the box says that it helps to clean the hair, it is an effective natural shampoo, helps to clear away accumulated product and dirt on the scalp, and it also suggests that it's best for really oily hair. And the back of the box said that you should make a paste where you use a certain amount of desired powder that you want with water to make a really thick paste, and then you apply it onto damp hair and scalp, and you just massage it onto your scalp with your fingertips. You leave it on for 2 to 5 minutes and then you rinse it off. And the way I did it was I used 5 tablespoons of the Aritha powder, 8 tablespoons of plain water, and I made a paste, and then I applied it in the shower to my damp scalp, and I used my fingertips to massage it on, and then after 5 minutes I rinsed it off. Now for the pros, I don't know if It's a pro because you want to use it as a shampoo to get rid of product buildup, and that's what it did. It really cleaned off my scalp, it really cleaned the length of my hair, even though I didn't really focus on my hair, but just by rinsing it off and I'd run my hands over my hair, it did clean the length of my hair as well, really well. Now, while I said it did a really good job of cleaning my hair, I think it almost did too good of a job. It cleaned my hair to the point where I felt that squeaky clean feeling that I used to get when I was using shampoos on my hair. So it basically stripped my hair and just made it feel really dry and really overly clean. Another con is that the paste was really difficult to rinse out of my hair. I had to use the shower head a couple of times and sort of run it down the length of my hair and on my roots, and I had to do that a couple of times until I felt like I got everything out. I felt like I really needed to do a very intensive, long, moisturizing deep condition for my hair because it just felt so dry. So for my second experiment, I decided to switch things up a bit. I did a hot oil treatment for 30 minutes before I applied it, and I also used less powder and more water. I used just 3 tablespoons of the Aritha powder and 3/4 of a cup of water. I put it into a squeeze bottle. I was in the shower and I just squirted the liquid onto my scalp, and I used my fingers just to rub on my scalp very gently. I left it on for 5 minutes and then I rinsed it out with water. So the pro for this again is that it made my hair feel clean and my scalp feel clean, which is what the product is supposed to do. The con for me still was that my hair felt dry, even though I did a pre-poo with hot oil and I used less of the powder and more water, it still left my hair feeling really dry and stripped. So would I buy this again and use it again? I would use it again, but only for my skin, not for my hair. It was too drying. I prefer the shikakai powder for my hair. So when it comes to washing my hair, I'll be using the shikakai once a month to do a really deep cleanse and to remove all product buildup and basically start fresh with my hair. I do anyways do natural cleanses with my hair with apple cider vinegar once a week, so it's not like I'm not washing my hair. I just feel to do a proper deep cleanse, I'll be doing that once a month with the shikakai, and I'll probably just be using the Aritha for my face, especially on my T-zone, which is where I have the most oil. I did write up about Aritha as well as shikakai on my blog, and I'll put a link in the description box below. Alright my curlies, that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!